in the deck. It's got a Maelstrom Pulse and another Abrupt Decay on the board. You could call it a bug deck splashing white for Stoneforge Mystic, and Swords to Plowshares and Lingering Souls, however you want to look at it. It's 4-color Stoneblade. Right. So Deathrite Shaman there just to add another angle of attack, especially with all these graveyard decks around. Right. Deathrite Shaman's a nice little tool to have.
Sad for Andrew, he's playing against the non-graveyard combo deck here. So he's not exactly, you know, just main decking hate here. He does have things like Therapy that can't be flashed back, and of course Passive Flames, which is a key element of the deck, but I've seen this deck win easily without the Passive Flames.
And Andrew is on only 5 cards for this game.
Okay, so, and that is just a killer game one, because Andrew has a lot of dead cards. We're talking about a lot. I see a Life from the Loam.
Keep a 1-lander or a no-lander?
I see a 0-land.
It looks like a 0-lander, and he draws and it's not a land.
Yeah, so
that's rough.
Adam has about a year here to set up. I see he drew the Passive Flame, so if he did have Deathrite Shaman, he could be able to start eating away instants. Thing is, Adam's looking pretty good against a mold of 5 here. He's got a lot. I see Double Dark Ritual to the left. Is that I can't see that other black card. It could be a Tendrils. I'm not familiar with the artwork when I only see a sliver of it. It's not a card I play very often. But he's got infinite cantrips here. He's got 4 cantrips, I think, or 3 cantrips, and he's got Double Dark Ritual. So I feel like he has a lot of the pieces already he needs to go off.
And he's going to Duress. That might have been the card that you...
Yeah, that is the card.
So Adam wants to see what's going on. We see Jace the Mind Sculptor next to a Thoughtseize, an Abrupt Decay, a Brainstorm, a Snapcaster Mage, and a Life from the Loam. So
I would take the Life from the Loam here, right? Is that good?
Life from the Loam seems like a questionable. And it's an interesting decision. I don't think that's what I would go with.
That would be an interesting decision, yeah. Sadly, Andrew needs a couple land to even use that, so I think he's going to take the Thoughtseize here.
Yeah, I was going with the Brainstorm. That's what I thought. Yeah. Because Brainstorm's going to, if he finds 1 land, Brainstorm's going to help him get back into
it. Though, because Brainstorm's
more likely to help.
Right, it would have to hit a fetch land in the Brainstorm, because non-fetches would be the same pretty much series anyway. But I agree. I think the Brainstorm's the right pick here.
Second Duress in Adam's hand, by the way.
Oh,
so he can just kind of.
Well, I guess it's time to take the second card now, which is going to be a Thoughtseize here. It honestly depends on your hand. If he can go off in the turn, I'll take Thoughtseize. You know, if he can go off soon. If he has an Infernal Tutor hanging there somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't see one. All right, does that mean Andrew drew the Miracle top deck land?
So he has a second Duress, but he has a Brainstorm, I assume here, right? Adam Prosak, that is, so he's going to be brainstorming.
Got some sort of stoppage for a ruling. So, not quite sure what exactly happened there. Maybe we'll get. It's an appeal on something. I'm not sure what exactly happened.
Maybe some shortcutting of some sort. It seemed like there was a fast fetch.
Right. It might have been a misunderstood shortcut kind of thing.
Adam's trying to explain to him what he did. Andrew is going to double check here. I see the head judge in the back being explained the appeal if you look behind Adam.
Oh yeah, you can see back over Adam's, well, it's our right, it's his left shoulder. You can see the head judge getting briefed on the situation.
Adam's a great guy. I met him at an Invitational. I played him in a feature match. He was playing Dredge. He mulliganed to 3. All right, so this Twitter says Adam. All right, so he forgot to draw off Ponder. That's what the buzz is anyway.
Okay.
About to find out for sure.
I agree with Feline Longmore, by the way. You can play High Tide fast.
Is that what she said?
That's what she says. You know, this is from
our
discussion.
Do you think her opinion might be slightly biased there?
Well, she can play High Tide fast. She won an open with it.
I think you can play Turbo Fog fast as well. However,
that's what I'm saying. You don't hate the deck, hate the player.
So we should we should probably
hate's a strong
Should we
word.
ban slow players from the game? Or put them into, we could segregate them to aggro decks only. Give them the aggro decks as their only choice.
I think they are just going to have to learn the hard way, and that,
I think maybe enforce slow play rulings could be, or give it more teeth. Less warning, less talking, more action when it comes to playing slow. Because it doesn't affect one. You're affecting 300 some odd people.
Or however many else are in
and
the
not
tournament,
counting the staff. And sometimes we've had to close events because we're getting kicked out. We have to carry them somewhere else. I don't know if it happens often in Star City. I've had to move PTQs multiple times because of
Yeah, the event space has to, because of that. And all right, there's the draw off the ponder. Are we good? We're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, planes off the top for Andrew finally with his first land of the game.
I think Adam's going to brainstorm here. Maybe not. He's going to wait till his turn.
Being very careful. Draws a Gataxian probe, I believe, off the top.
He should probe first to get a card deeper, I think. Then again, he could be saving that for... he's just saving for a storm down here. The third Dark Ritual. Man, he is...
There's a Cabal Ritual. We know he has a second Duress.
There's a third Duress now, I think. Those are 2 Duresses, I believe. See those 2 right there?
I think so.
So 3 Dark Rituals.
Lots of action for Adam. And there's that Duress. All right, show me your hand again.
Give me
What did
that
you draw?
Thoughtseize.
Okay, you drew a GT. Yeah. Looks like Thoughtseize is what Andrew expects him to take as well. And there it is. And a second land, a basic island for Andrew. So I think he attacks with Thoughtseize and Brainstorm here.
Right. This is the most confusing battlefield I've ever seen in my life. How can that be his graveyard? How can it possibly serve as a graveyard?
That's an interesting place to put your graveyard. I mean, Andrew is playing Dredge, right? No, not Dredge. Not Dredge at all.
Mr. Martell has made a public service announcement.
Yeah, stop keeping no-landers.
Yeah, stop keeping no-landers.
That seems like reasonable advice, but,
It is not fun to watch.
sometimes you just want a lot of spells.
Yeah. Sometimes, going to 4s has a heavy taboo behind it, which is understandable. It's hard to win on 4, but it's much harder to win with 0 land. Especially when you're holding GT. That's a mold of 4 anyway,
Polluted Delta from Adam cracks, and he's going to find, presumably, a land. And look at that, he did. Found a volcanic island.
So these players are 4-1, or I guess we don't know at this point.
We'll find out.
I want to see what his record is here. He's if you guys don't know him, he's been around the Star City circuit. He's also commentated before, and he's also he's no slouch. He knows a thing or two about spells.
It seems like Adam has a planeswalker that duresses every turn.
Right. I think. All right, we're going off. We got 2 sets of dice, which means. So we have
Ritual.
We have 7 mana here, right? 7 mana? No, 6 mana. So we're 6 mana and 9 spells. Infernal Tutor is the card that I thought about. Yep, and
Andrew's now going to scoop him up.
That is a Tendrils.
That was rough for Andrew. He's going to try to.
Tendrils for 22 damage.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is that Andrew kept an O-lander on a mull to 5. Didn't draw his first land until, I believe, turn 3 or 4. Was it turn 2? Jeez,
remember when he took the Brainstorm, he drew that Plains right afterward?
Okay, well, whatever.
It still felt like a Plains is not a land for Stoneblade.
Yeah,
it can't do anything to interact with Adam. It has to be an island or swamp at best.
Yeah, so Andrew's going to try to, hopefully muster some more lands this game.
Adam's got a couple LOLs in the creature column. We'll see if he brings any from the sideboard to clear that out.
All right, so let's look at Andrew's side, because Andrew's down a game. He needs to win this one to keep going. So he's got a sideboard full of counter spells.
4 Force of Will, 0 in the main deck.
So 4 Force of Will, 2 Flusterstorm already.
2 counter spells. So he's bringing in 8 counter spells.
He's got 2 Cabal Therapy.
Yep. And the Vendilion Click.
Vendilion Click, also very good.
So he has to bring in 9 cards.
Yeah, so I don't think he needs... Let's see. The GT is gone.
Absolutely.
Probably,
Sword of Plowshares is already in there.
Swords of Plowshares, so that's 5 cards right there.
Abrupt Decay, 7.
Abrupt Decay, that's 7.
Engineering Explosives.
That's 8. And one more card.
I'm sure there's something.
I feel like Deathrite Shaman's even,
It just does 2 damage. I think maybe maybe not the life. I don't know how good the life from the loam is in this deck, but I would actually board out the intuition. You really can't intuition for much. You can go get more hand disruption.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a slow card. Either that or the life from the loam. Both are very slow cards. He has 3 wasteland in his deck, so he's still depending on kind of controlling Adam's mana, and Adam needs black, blue. And red rarely, but he needs it sometimes.
Yeah.
So maybe leave life from the loam and get rid
just
of
the
intuition.
potential wasteland lock, yeah.
Right.
Adam's side. Excuse me. Adam, I kind of want him to board in some more hilarious creatures.
Yeah, he's got I think maybe we should bring in some maybe a conversion package here. But Adam brings in the therapy. He has 3 Carpet of Flowers.
Carpet of Flowers.
Not sure what that card does.
Oh, really? Oh, it's the
So-
it adds mana if your opponent controls.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
islands.
I remember now. It's an enchantment.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I remember now. Yeah. It's a sideboard card for. I remember Charbelcher used to board it in once in a while too. And it's during your main phase.
Yeah, at the beginning of each of your main phases, because you get 2.
Right.
If you haven't added mana to your pool with this ability this turn, you may add up to X mana of any one color to your mana pool, where X is the number of islands target opponent controls. So
Right.
It's a nice little card to have against the. Yeah, you get to use it once. You get to choose.
So
which
you
main
bring it.
phase.
I mean, I guess you bring it against any island deck, right? So this would be one of those decks.
Yeah, sure. It's just free mana.
Right. So 1 therapy, 3 Carpet of Flowers, 4. He has a Trop Island randomly in the board. I'm not sure. We'll see. I guess because he has some sideboard cards that go with it. Massacre he doesn't need, and then 2 Ignorant Bliss. And then a Caracas and 2 Chain of Vapor. So he brings in the therapy, brings in the Carpet of Flowers. The match getting started, so let's see. After Andrew starts throwing cards at Adam, we'll see what he has to do here.
Ignorant Bliss, a Dissension uncommon. Exile all cards from your hand face down at the beginning of the next end step. Return those cards to your hand and draw a card. So it's to protect your hand from hand disruption, which Andrew has plenty.
Right.
There you see Carpet of Flowers because Adam's played it on turn 1. So here's with the free mana. So
he's going to have 1 free mana.
yep.
He has an LED, he has rituals, so he's got all the mana. I think it's an Infernal Tutor all the way to the left, so he's got a lot of stuff here. I think it is. I can barely see. Adam keeps it pretty tight. Yeah, that is. The last card on the left is an Infernal Tutor.
All right,
So
so
I
he
think-
adds black for free, goes with a Duress.
I think he could possibly go off if he has 2 rituals.
He may be just looking to see if the coast is clear here.
So you can go Ritual, LED, Infernal Tutor on the stack, obviously sack LED for mana, get 2, go Hellbent, get whatever card he wants. I think he's going to wait a turn.
Well, the Duress just got a counterspell.
Okay, so...
Without the information, though.
Right, so let's see what happens here. So I think he's going to preordain and wait a turn.
And he draws another Ritual and a
He's
Swamp.
going to put them all... he has all the rituals he needs. I think he's
That
going
draws a
for
Brainstorm off the top.
either more hand disruption to defend his combo. Andrew's well positioned here, though, because he's holding a force.
He's holding double force.
Right, so yeah, the force
It's just going to represent 1 force right now because that's the only 2 blue cards.
Right.
Those are the only 2 blue cards in his hand. If he attacks with Counterspell and Polluted Delta here.
Right, yeah, that could do some real serious damage. And he threw
Sorry,
Batterskull.
Andrew,
So
we're just messing with
Andrew's
you.
thrown his hand at Adam, and he's thrown a Batterskull at Adam. And now he has a Stoneforge on the bottom, his Graveyard on the top, and his lands in the middle. So, interesting. So here's the Duress that I said that Adam really wanted here. He has 2 free mana, so he gets a Duress here for free.
Yeah, 2 islands. So just the 2.
This Duress is going to be backbreaking, because Andrew now is defenseless to the combo.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna
Adam-
take a force that neuters the other force. There's Batterskull, Lingering Souls, and Academy Ruins left in the hand. Andrew seems a little shell-shocked. I think he's just like, I can't, this is ridiculous.
Can't be happy about, and this is, like I said, he could have gone off last turn, I think, but I think now he's going to try to go off legit style.
There should be a black floating, which I believe is that represented there.
Adam wants to get a land here, and he does not. Just for an extra mana that he can have, because he already has everything he needs. He has double LED. That's a ton of mana with Infernal Tutor. So, but he only has one Cabal Ritual. Can you put the other ritual on the bottom?
Yes.
So maybe he will wait another turn and ponder some more and try to hit a little more.
More action just to shore up his combo. Yeah, you can see LED, double Infernal Tutor, double Ponder, and Cabal Ritual.
So he's cast 2 spells this turn.
Yeah, Duress and Brainstorm.
If he casts double LED, that's 4 spells. If he casts the Ritual, that's 5 spells. The Infernal Tutor is 6. That is not enough to Tendrils him out. Andrew's life, he should be... He's at 20 because he did not pitch the 1 life.
Yeah, he never
he's got to do the full 10 here. So he's going to go off here. He's going to cast, like I said, he's going to get to 6 spells.
He casts 2 LEDs. Those are considered cast. You know, they're free.
Yep, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells cast. 6 for the Infernal Tutor. He's going to crack these in response. Give himself 1, 7. He's going to should have 6, 7, 8. Minus 2. Should have 6, 7 mana. 7 mana.
And that's where he.
Okay, so he has dice on 7.
And that's the 6th spell, right?
Oh wait, minus 2. He should have 4 mana. I'm sorry. He sacked 2 LEDs at 6 mana. He used the ritual to play for the Infernal Tutor. He has 4 left. I think the other dice represents. How much mana did he have from the ritual? See, I get lost sometimes playing these decks here. He's going to help us out in a minute with his dice situation.
Yeah, okay, so he's
right, so he had 7.
I was pretty sure he had 7. Now I was getting confused a little bit when
I counted it right.
It. Yeah, you were right the first time.
And then he, I thought he used that color for a storm dice earlier, but you see the off camera a little bit. The storm dice are on the left there.
Yeah, so the storm dice are say 8 right now. So that's 8 spells. There's 6 mana left in his pool. Past in Flames has been cast.
Right, he's gonna get the 9. He's gonna get the Tendrils here, and that's lethal.
Yeah, so there you see the Infernal Tutor is the 9th spell, and the Tendrils will be the 10th, and that's 10 spells. Tendrils of Agony, Storm to count 10. Andrew Marion falls to Adam Prosak in really 1 game, because the first one Andrew didn't play.
Right.
It wasn't really.
If you want to get
didn't have an opportunity.
If you want to get real confused, just throw on a Storm deck and have me tell you play by play here. Next time I might allow Joey Pasco here to take the reins.
I think you did perfectly fine. I think, you know what I mean?
It's a tough deck, man.
It's a lot to keep track of. That's what it is. Right. I don't think it's
from we're an eagle eye standpoint. It's hard to keep track of. You're right.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough deck. I don't want to make it sound like that, but it's a lot of bookkeeping almost, right? And that's why he has all the dice there. Okay, this is mana.